Hey guys, today we will start with a question which is to find maximum product subarray. It's a lead code question number 152 and it's part of blind 75 series. The question is that given an integer array nums, we have to find a subarray that has the largest product and return the product. The test case are generated so that it fits 32-bit integer, and this is one of the test case where you have 2, 3, minus 2 and 4, and as we can see 2 and 3 are the subarray adjacent to each other, not like 2 and 4 but 2 and 3, right? And the product is 6 because that's the largest, because if you do 3 and minus 2 it's negative, minus 2 and 4 is negative, 3, 2 and minus 4 is negative, this is negative, so the only thing that you have is this, right? Mind to note, this individual can also be as an individual subarray, one element, but it's 4, so the maximum that you have is 6. If this would have been positive, this would have been the maximum one, this, or maybe the whole array, but we have a negative element in between. Okay, so let's try to solve this in a whiteboard. So we have 2, 3, minus 2 and 4 is 2, 3, minus 2 and 4, 2, 3, minus 2 and 4. Okay, so this is the array that we have got. Now the basic approach to solve this question would be brute force approach would be to go through each element and then do a product. So we do 2 into 3, 2, 3 minus 2, and then like that find whichever is maximum. Maybe max is this one as of now. Then we start from 3, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2 and 4, right? So still maximum is this, and then we do minus 2 and minus 2 and 4, okay, and then 4. So this is the brute force solution that we can do, and brute force solution will be a little bit complex, I guess. So this is not an efficient solution, but it can work. The other solution that we want to do is similar, kind of like a similar approach that we did in when we were calculating the sum, maximum sum instead of maximum product. So the better way to solve this question, instead of looping continuously across each element, would be to actually calculate the product starting from here. So we say temporary product is equals to temporary product into array of I, right? So we'll do temporary product equals to, initially it will be like, let's put it 1, right? So temporary product initially would be 2, then it would be 2 into 3, right? Then it would be 2 into 3 into minus 2, okay, and then it will be into whatever is there into 4, right? So at one point of time when we'll put a variable which is maximum product, and if maximum product or temporary product is greater than maximum product, right? So maximum product we can put it as 1, and at this point of time we see that the temporary product, which is 6, is greater than 1. So maximum product we can put it as temporary product, right? So we'll do that. So when we iterate through this, we will get maximum product as 6. So we do left to right, okay, so we'll get this. Now we need to also, as I said, there can be a case where individual element from right can also be a maximum number, right? So in this case, for example, if this would have been 9 in just in case, right? So although 2, 3, minus 2 and 9 would have resulted in a very big negative number, but individual as 9 can also be a subarray, right? So how do we actually counter this argument is that we actually come from right to left, okay? So we'll do another loop, and we'll do temporary product 1 is equals to temporary product maybe 1 into array I, and we start I from last and greater than equals to 0. Okay, so temporary product 1 we can also put it as 1, right? So initially it will be 4 or maybe 9 if you take 9, right? And then we say maximum product. So maximum product currently is 6, so we'll keep the same variable, right? So for example, if 9 comes, then maximum product will become 9 because temporary product will be 9, right? But in this case it's 4, so it will be 4 and then 4 minus 2, right? And then it will do the same thing. Okay, so this way at least if this edge case is there, it will work fine. Okay, now consider a scenario where we have 0 comma, in case we have a 0 somewhere, like we have 0 comma 2. Okay, so in this case temporary product would be, if we do this logic, temporary product would be temporary product which is 1 into array of I, which is 0. Okay, so maximum product again would be 0 because we initialize it with the, I think we should initialize maximum product with a very minimum value, integer dot min. Okay, so that maximum product in this case can be 0, okay, instead of 1. And then we do temporary product is equals to temporary product into array of I. Okay, so it will be 0 into 2, it will be 0, but that is not correct because 2 is the subarray individual element which would be the maximum product. Okay, so how do we do this? What change we need to do in this logic? So the change that we can do is we can say if temporary product is equals to 0, okay, in this case we initialize temporary product as 1. Okay, so that way what will happen is the entire product will not be 0. If it is 0, individual element can also be considered, right? Similarly we will do here also. For example, if it's minus 2 comma 0, like if we start from here and if it is 0, then we can say tp1, it comes out to be 0, then we just make tp1 as 1, so that when it comes to minus 2 individually is the greatest or 0 is the greatest, I mean whatever comes. So whenever there is a 0 case, we need to handle it. Okay, I think this should work. So let's try to create a function. We'll call it public static void. Let's put void as of now, and we say maximum product sub array. Let me clear this. We'll do array. Okay, so we'll first create a variable which is temporary product. I'm not sure why I'm saying sum, and then int max product. Okay, for this one we'll just do integer dot min value. Okay, now what we have to do, as I said, we have to iterate from the left. So we'll do a for loop for int I equals to 0, I is less than arr dot length I plus plus. Okay, and we'll say temp product equals to temp product into array of I. Okay, so it will keep calculating, and what we have to do is, as I said, if in some place temp product is greater than max product, so if temp product is greater than max product, then we do max product equals to temp product. Okay, and the another thing that we said is if temp product equals to 0, then we do temp product as 1. So if temp product comes out to be 0, in any case we just say temp product equals to 1. Okay, so that is our first loop. Now let's do again in temp prod 1 equals to 1, and we take another for loop, but we'll take it from the end. So int I equals to arr dot length minus 1, I is greater than equals to 0, I minus minus. Okay, and here what we do, again we do temp prod 1 is equals to temp prod 1 into arr of I. Okay, and we say temp prod 1, sorry. Okay, and we say if, again it's the same thing, if temp prod 1 is greater than the maximum product, then maximum product would be temp prod 1. Okay, and we do the same thing. In case a temp prod 1 we encounter any 0, then we do temp prod 1 as 1. Okay, and then what we do is we do return max prod. Okay, so this should work. Let's see if we can use the same value. Okay, and we'll say we'll do like this, and we'll say arr, see if it works or not. So here we'll put int, let's see if it works. Okay, so we got 6, which is correct. Now let's make another one, which is, we said 0, 2. Now I want to see if this will work or not. So we do test. This is working fine. Now let's make another one. Okay, sorry. And we'll say, we'll take -2, say 0. We'll make this, say test 1, 0. Okay, awesome. So this program is working fine. The time complexity for this would be O of n, because we are taking loops, right? So it's O of n, and space complexity is O of thing, we are not doing any additional storage, so it's O of 1. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you in the next lecture.